Welcome to part 6 of Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines Clan Quest. We left off just doing stuff in the clinic, and now we're going to explore the iconic Ocean View or Oceanfront Hotel, and I never remember the name. Let's just go check the front door. So I think Jeanette, is trying to renovate it or something, but she can't because the construction people are too afraid because they believe it's haunted. Oh, I didn't know we could do that. Usually that's locked and you have to come back over here to get the key. So we'll do that. And maybe I don't need to do that. Computer doesn't work. Okay, let's go back. So we need to find we need to find the spirits, something of the spirits' possessions, so we can get rid of it. So, grand opening. Santa Monica celebrates the new Ocean House Hotel. It doesn't say the year that this is, but I think it's like a 1940s. The story of this hotel takes place, I assume. Maybe earlier, like 1900s. Let's check the bottom floor first. Maybe 1800s, but I think that's pushing it. There was... So a lot of people say that this one's a pretty scary or creepy mission. I don't really think so. It just has all these jump scares because these hauntings happen like that, and the occasional whispering. Family missing. Fire department searches Ocean House for remains. So at some point, this place had a fire that killed some people. I don't know what's going on, why I'm walking so slow. Real janky. Oh. Okay. Turn on the auspex. The one time to use auspex is when it's too dark to see. So we need power for that elevator. Let's go find a generator, which would be, okay, that one did get me. Which would be somewhere down here. Low blade's too high. Hotel held child's severed head found in hotel laundry room. So I guess that's the kind of hauntings that were happening after the fire of this hotel. Boiler room key. song? I guess I never know how to navigate this. I usually die. Okay, I survived. Usually I die in there because I never know how to navigate it. But we did make it out. So that elevator should work now. And hopefully our health goes back because I don't want to use any more blood. There's no one to feed on in this level, so there's no way of getting your blood back. I want to save it. Try not to get hit by stuff. There we go. So it looks like a family, but the father is on fire. Oh. A toy car. So it seems like the story is a fire caused the death of the family that's being referenced so far. And it looks like, I don't know if it's the entire ghost, or the entire family that are ghosts, or it's just that woman in the white dress. Or maybe she's a child, I don't really know. I guess we'll find out. Here's the lounge. Murder-suicide. Ocean House killer possibly responsible for Inferno. So they were murdered through the fire. Discovered a journal in the house, Ocean House. According to its contents, a jealous husband murdered his wife and family because of a locket. The murderous ghost of the husband means to keep her trapped here forever with him, and she seems to be trying to help you. Okay, so it's like a battle of ghosts, the husband and the wife. But the wife wants us to free her. Where's that book? Charred remains of what looks like a diary. 1950s. Okay, so I guess I was wrong. It's way later. Just arrived here at the Ocean House. We have a week-long holiday here in Santa Monica, and Ed has booked us a room for the hotel's grand opening. It's a wonderful place, almost magical. The children have been swimming all afternoon. First 2 days have been almost perfect, except that Ed can't seem to stop thinking about the locket I received from my mother. He seems to think it was sent to me by some admirer. Ed can be sweet, but sometimes his jealousy can get the better of him. Hopefully, he'll feel better tomorrow. Sun is out today. Not a cloud in the sky. Ed seems a little on edge, keeps guessing as to who my new boyfriend is. Silly Ed. There was a picnic for the hotel guests this morning. Quite a grand affair. Ed is in a dark mood. I don't know what I can do to reassure him that he is my own and only love. The only time he seems to brighten up when he was speaking to the groundskeepers, boys, and their tools. We only have 2 days left, and thank God we're finally going home. Ed won't speak to me or the children, and I found him more than once in the bathroom holding the locket and staring at it. I'm afraid he suffered some sort of breakdown. I've told him we can go home, but he just shakes his head. He won't look at me. I just want to go home. Ed left early this morning, and I haven't seen him since. If I haven't seen him in another hour, I'm going to call the hotel manager. Against my better wishes, Ed Jr. went to look for him downstairs in the basement. I'm going to send Tiffany down to fetch him. Wait, someone is knocking at the door. Oh my God, Ed covered in blood, coming to kill me. Locked myself in the bathroom. He's gone crazy. He keeps shouting, we'll be together forever, and he'll never let me go. Someone please help. The writing trails off at the end of the page. So he murdered the entire family. We're stuck in here. We might die. So the kitchen goes crazy. Maybe it's like both of them fighting. Seem to be bitching in the kitchen. Bitching in the kitchen, crying in the bedroom all night. That's from the movie Shock Treatment, which is the sequel to Rocky Horror Picture Show. Which I think I like Shock Treatment better. Although the ending's not really good. Doesn't even really have an ending. Still recommended watch if you like. Well, one, if you can stomach a musical. Although I prefer to call it a rock opera. I mean, it is a rock opera, but you know, it's also a musical. But if you can tolerate that, then I'd recommend watching that movie. Murders unsolved. Mother or father could have been the house chosen killer. It looks like a 90s couple. Does not look like people from the 60s. Unless that's another couple that went crazy here. I can't see anything. So I guess the wife is leading us somewhere, and maybe the husband's like trying to stop us from going after her. There's a chest here, huh? I don't know what to do. Just like jump over. This is why I didn't want to heal earlier. Save my healing for this. I wish I knew what song this was. It's not in the soundtrack, from what I could see. It's beautiful. First I thought it was French, but it's not, it's English. And here's the pendant we need to find. The whole cause of all this, the husband went jealous for. So, let's get out of here. See, it's a pretty short mission. But it's not over yet. Even when we get back, it's not over yet. What's that? Don't want to miss out on that. Fire axe, a new melee weapon, which I don't think we'll ever be able to like effectively use. Because I don't think the Tremere can get max level in like anything physical. Because we have blood magic. So yeah, we'll just go back to the sewers and get back to the Voermans. Although, is there anything else we need to do? You retrieve the pendant from the Ocean House to bring to Therese as a payment to convince her to call off her feud with Tongue. Okay, I guess Therese is the one with the glasses, and Jeanette's the wild one. I've been getting them confused. We also need to tell Knox, so he's at the Asylum Club, so we can do that. We still need to do that. Check our mailbox, and then we need to get to the beach and talk to those people. So we'll do that, and then we'll talk to Jeanette, or I mean Therese. We can also feed on rats, which you saw in the tutorial. Let's just go through this way. Well, we might as well. So the sewers do have maps, although that's not one of them. I mean, I guess it is, but it's not really helpful. This is the right one. So we need to go to the beach. Number 8. Oh, there's 8. Should be pretty close. Exit D. D. Oh, not quite, but I guess that wouldn't make sense. It would come out to the beach because the beach is lower than the sewers. Talk to her first. How'd it go with E?
This life's been hard on him, both of us, but he forgives me. We're leaving soon. I have some family with a place out in the middle of nowhere in Oregon. It should be okay for us to stay out there, as long as we're together.
Probably want your stuff back here. Take it.
Thank you.
Keep your love alive. Goodbye. Usually fuck love, but I am a romantic, so.
Hi. Yeah.
You can help these people out, why not? Let's talk to E, tell them about the Thin Bloods.
She told me all about what happened. I don't know why you helped us, but your blood's worth bottling. I'll never let her go again. Thank you.
You're welcome, E. Keep her safe.
We're gonna be getting out of LA soon. Too dangerous here. Rosa told us something big's about to happen, and I don't want to be here when the Jack comes out of the box. Take that for what you will.
Jack comes out of the box. I don't like the sound of that.
Ocean's inviting tonight.
So I think he's a Toreador, and she's obviously a Toreador too.
Oh, brother.
Let's run and never.
I have no idea what these two might be.
Hi.
I assume he's a Brujah, because I'm pretty sure that's the Brujah sign. Or maybe theirs is an upside down star. No, it's an anarchy symbol, so maybe he's a Bruja.
Hope they don't find me.
Plus he
Here.
looks a little bit more punk.
Yeah. No,
Sucks, bro.
No.
I don't know what he could be. But we know she's a Melchior.
Abby. No, you are going to China.
Going to China.
Why is he smiling? The father. Is it the father behind him?
You're not making any sense.
You chased it for the one at the top of the city. On the sea. Oh, on the ground. You found it in the crypt. It's open. It's open. Oh God. Oh God. Run.
I don't understand.
I'm sorry. Sometimes I see nothing. Disregard what I say.
Come on, tell me more.
I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I say.
Do you know anything about the murder on the pier?
Murder. Yes. The killer is dead. He moves soon and travels to the heart of the Angelis, to the home of the stars, and then returns fulfilled and empty once again.
Can you be more specific?
I don't know what I'm saying. Forget what I say.
Can you tell me my fortune? I'll pay you.
Fortune is not your destiny. All of us are unfortunate. Every time I sleep, the future plays out before me. I know the ending. It will end over and over until I cease to dream. I know your questions. For $100, I'll tell you what you don't want to hear. I need money to leave this place.
100, I'll give you 20. Here's my question.
Then ask again.
What's going to happen in the next... what's going to happen in the next few nights?
The Crimson Ship. He's not who he says she is, and is going to burn. Dinosaurs. He's furious. The man with the crest. The voice in the darkness. Boss. Chinese brothers. Follow the lights to the end of the tunnel. Where do you want to go?
Who can I trust?
The man on the couch. The lone wolf. All others. Tread carefully.
Who are my enemies?
Many. Everywhere. Some with swords, some with smiles. But I pity them. You are a remarkable foe.
Any advice at all? Something that's going to save my life?
Don't open it.
So who has a job I can do?
Those with a lot to say usually have something on their mind. There are many unique individuals around the city. It's almost as if they're waiting for you to ask the right thing. E, for example.
In 5th grade, who stole my bike?
I see the future, not the past.
Fair enough. So am I going to win after all is said and done?
Whether or not you win the game matters not. It's if you bought it.
Uh-huh. Goodbye. So if you've played the game before, you'll kind of understand what she's talking about. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. Although she did mention, as far as people we can trust, the man on the couch, which we've already met someone on the couch, which is Mukurio, so we can trust him. So it's good to be on his good side. So let's get back to the Voermans. And did I actually talk or finish that one? Yeah, I did. So yeah, let's get back to the Voermans. Yeah. I think Main Street's where they're at. Oh, wrong place. They're on 2nd Street. Oh, we also need to talk to Knox and tell him that we defeated the Chinese vampire.
that thing yet?
I did. You do not have to worry about it anymore.
Oh, thank God! Oh, man! Yes! That thing was hounding me like every night. Look, still haven't heard anything from Bertram. Sorry, okay? I'll still let him know, but for now, I have no way to repay you.
Any idea what that thing was?
Bertram said it's like a vampire, but different, you know? It's like what they have in China instead of vampires. He said lots of them have been coming to California for some reason, I don't know.
That's interesting. I better get going. So we can't tell him what we read on the computer. It just seems like whatever that Chinese guy was, they are planning something, like an
I
invasion,
missed you. Did you miss me?
like a TikTok invasion. Darely, let me show you how far I am. Sorry, I am. Okay, so Therese is gone. Jeanette's here. Since she's gone, we can read her computer. Nectar of the Gods. Ms. Voerman, your humble servant has done all to provide you with yet another batch of the finest sanguine spirits. And I apologize for not pouring it when you asked last time. Forgive me. Unlike you, I am an imperfect being. So that's the Vandal, the guy at the blood bank, who looks like Danny Mullen from YouTube. Look, Ms. Voerman, I'm really sorry to do this, but the men won't work there anymore. They said it's haunted, so that's referencing the house Oceanfront Hotel. Why are you always so mean? Bertie's not so bad once you get to know him. You're the disgusting one, replying to when she was calling her a slut for hanging out with the Nosferatu. Can we go in here now? Yeah. Nothing interesting.
Not even a knock? I could have been undressing. And who knows what I would have had to do to you. You're here to see Her Royal Majesty Queen Victoria, aren't you?
Yeah, I need to see Therese.
Therese is out making a show of how well her lips fit on the pants seat of the Camarilla. Did you happen to find her chastity belt or something?
I'd rather discuss this with Therese.
So, Therese told me you might be back with something for her. Do you have it with you?
I'm not giving it to anyone but Therese.
I'm not just some silly doll, you know. All my life, my sisters made me out to be a joke. She told you I was an embarrassment, didn't she? That I couldn't tie my shoes, let alone hold on to something for her. Is that it?
Not at No, please calm down.
She's always belittling me. She's the smart one. She's the favorite. She's the successful one. Well, it's not fair. I'm not a fool. This club's success is just as much my doing as it is hers.
I understand, but I still can't give it to you.
Do you understand what it's like to have your own flesh and blood ripping you apart on a daily basis for 2 lifetimes? Can you?
I'm sorry to hear that, Jeanette, but I really need to give it to Therese. Oh shit, wrong one.
Beautiful.
God damn it.
Like a knight in shining armor, dangling at the end of a noose.
Do I want to reload that? Make sure Therese gets it. She said she'd call off the feud with Tongue.
Oh, did she now? I spend a few nights with Bertram and all of a sudden he's the pox of Santa Monica. Paranoia and Therese have been bedfellows for longer than I can remember. Indulge my curiosity. What did you really think of Therese?
She's not a pass. Listen about the feud.
Oh, I wish I could do something about it, but Bertram won't believe it's off until he hears Therese say it's off. And as I told you, I'm really not sure where Therese is. However,
What is it this time?
Would if I could, kitten. So sorry. But she doesn't tell me much about her business. But I do know something you could do for us in the meantime. Something that would make us very grateful.
What is it?
Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city, and we can't let that happen, can we? So I need some brilliant young upstart to spoil the milk.
What do I do?
I promise this won't take long. Take this knife. Give the paintings in the gallery a good slashing. Don't get caught, and don't turn it into a massacre. And steal the charity box, would you? Buy yourself something velvet.
Fine, I'll be back when it's finished, and this time the feud will be called off.
I'm sure Therese will be thrilled to honor your agreement when you get back. But in the meantime, get to the museum and ruin those paintings. Then pay me a visit. I want to hear all about it. Hurry up. I can only amuse myself for so long.
Be back soon. Goodbye.
Oh, and there was something about the paintings. What was it? I can't remember. Oh well, have fun, Duckling.
I think I'm gonna reload that 'cause I feel like something important happens. Although, let me save here first. I don't want to go. If I have to go through all that stuff, Nox and the beach people, I'm not gonna bother. Oh, I do have to go through Nox again, but we'll see. Okay. No. Yeah. Let's go do this real quick. 2nd Street. Oh. That crowbar. Free money. I guess there we go. It's only like $7, but $7 is $7. Especially back then.
Yo.
So we'll skip all this stuff.
Bertram's.
I missed.
Goddamn.
Naughty.
Yeah, I need to see Therese.
Therese is out.
I'd rather discuss with Therese.
So,
Not giving it to anyone but Therese.
I'm not just.
No, please calm down.
She's always.
I understand, but I can't give it to
Do you
you.
understand what it's like to have.
Sorry to hear that, but I really need to give it to Therese.
Fine, you hold on to it. Since you were so willing to brave that big spooky place for my darling sister, how about doing a teensy tiny favor for little troubled me?
That depends what it is.
Do you know Gallery Noir down the street? I happen to know there's a charity event being organized there. Lots of influential Santa Monicans slithering in for token appearances. But there's one thing they don't know. The whole event's been set up by a kindred trying to establish their own power clique in our city, and we can't let that happen, can we? So
You've already heard this. Alright, I'll slash
I'm
the
sure
paintings. Be back soon.
Oh,
Goodbye.
and there was something about the paintings.
That's how we got that free knife I was talking about earlier in the last couple videos.
I missed you. Did you miss me?
Alright, to the Gallery Noir. Already did that. Plenty of weapons. It's locked. But there is a security guard here now.
Hey, hold on a
I don't know
minute
what
there.
happened.
I'm afraid you are committing a 351. That's trespassing on private property. I'm gonna have to ask that you vacate the premises immediately, or I'm afraid I'll be forced to radio this in.
Can I seduce him? I think blue seduce. No, that's... I'll try it. Didn't you get the call?
Huh? What call are you talking about there, Chief?
One of the others pissed off the director, so I'm here to pull their art from the show.
And who might you be then, Chief?
I'm the assistant. Think you can let me in?
Yeah? That pay well? If taking one look at you, I'd say no. No shame in that. Us working class folks gotta look out for our own. You get a promotion out of it. How about buying an old chunk of bear claw and a cup of joe?
Deal.
Look, I'll let you in, but I'll be filing a 62A on this when I get back to the security station after my shift. Just so you're aware.
I'd expect it. Better file a 45B as well, just to make sure.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, who wouldn't file a 45B, huh? Everyone knows about 45B. Anyway, go ahead on in, and you have yourself a nice night.
See ya. Chuck's one of the lovable characters. I guess he means the back door, though. Yeah. I hope I don't get in trouble for that. Maybe I was supposed to go through the front. That's why he walked over there to unlock it. Alright. She said to steal the charity box. But if we do it, we do lose humanity. We have max, so we can risk it. Or maybe we don't lose humanity. Oh, we do. Okay. I'm gonna level up first, though. I can't do that yet. Dominate. See, I do want some melee, so I'll do one there. And maybe I want Blood Hill. Yeah. Maybe Blood Buff. We'll do... yeah. We'll do Blood Buff. So these, we're supposed to cut up these paintings with a knife. We have to do it a certain order. So Cain slays Abel, Cain spurs Lilith, Cain cursed by God, Cain meets Lilith. So biblically, Cain kills his brother. He's then punished by God. And according to the Book of Nod, he meets Lilith, who teaches him how to make more vampires. And then he hurts Lilith, I guess, I don't know. And this is what she was talking about when she forgot to mention something about the paintings. And if you do it in the wrong order, this just doesn't happen. So you just have to keep doing it until you figure it out. Well, it's pretty obvious. So we do 11 with that. Let's see how much we do with the hand. Barely anything. The sword. We do much more with the sword. the same. I wonder if it was a Tremere that made these paintings, or cursed them, or it was a Toreador, because it's imagined it's a Toreador because they're the artists. But that was like a blood demon. As far as I know, Tremere's the only ones who could manipulate blood. Well, I guess they all can, but in that way, I don't know. Someone probably explains it on YouTube. Go look that up if you really care. So now we just got to return to Therese, or that was Jeanette. But if we do get a chance, we'll feed on someone. Maybe this woman over here. Or this guy. Or we can do him again. Heal too. We do need to pick up our money too from the werewolf blood, but we can do that later. You can also hire prostitutes to get blood too, but if you have a blood doll, why pay for it? This cop will give us a good, we'll probably top this off. So I think cops give you the highest amount of blood. And then like a rich person. And then like a common person. And then I think rats give you more blood than homeless people. But I'm not sure. It feels like that.
You. What were you thinking?
About?
The museum. That was my event. Did you think I wouldn't find out?
Wait.
Shut up. I thought I could control my sister as long as Tongue was out of the picture, but nothing's changed. I should have expected that you'd succumb to Jeanette's influence like all the others, but how dare you!
I didn't do it, I swear.
Don't lie to me! Jeanette already confessed she tricked you into doing it. It was probably all Tongue's idea. I'll deal with them later. But that's still no excuse for you ruining my museum.
At least I got your damned item from the Ocean Hotel and a diary too. Here, take them.
My museum is wrecked! Do you understand? Now, if you'd like to atone, or if you'd like to provide further assurance of your innocence, I have one more task that has to be dealt with.
We had an agreement.
We had an agreement. You blew that agreement. Even if my sister was at fault, you played into her hands. And I've all but had her destroyed for her actions against me. In fact, I may have been too severe with her.
Why don't you just get rid of Jeanette?
Jeanette and Tongue are a noisome beauty and beast. Between them, they've nearly crippled my plans. I can control Jeanette, but once she's found a partner in crime, she turns into a bloody nuisance.
Can I do something else to call off the feud?
I made some threats against my sister. Idle threats, involving fire and her impious satin sheets. She took them quite seriously, and is avoiding me. I want to meet with her, and explain that they were said in the heat of the moment. I asked her to meet me at the Surfside Diner, to reconcile, but I'm busy with the club and my other endeavors. I'd like you to go to the diner and promise her that I don't plan to take any action against her. Wait for her in the back booth, near the phones.
I'll go, then the feud is off, right?
I want to see my sister. Yes, I'll call it off once I've spoken with her myself. Just do what I ask.
So I think she's kind of religious. Because there are vampires that are Christians and even Muslims. Like Clan Cappadocius, which is my favorite clan, but they're not around anymore. Yeah. We gotta go back to the diner and meet with Jeanette, but we'll do that in the next video. I'll at least feed one more time.
I missed you.
Hopefully it resets. Yeah. So I guess we have to blood heal to get... We can't do it anymore. Because the aggravated damage is still there, and I don't think that'll heal. I guess I'll wait. Alright, so we will check in with Jeanette in the next video. Thanks again for watching Vampire the Masquerade. This is part 6 or 7. I think we'll say 7. Alrighty, see you next time.